Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode. So now it's time to talk about the Nintendo Direct. I spoke about that my following video that I said my last video is gonna be on the Nintendo Direct and everything like that. So yeah, so let's get started. Can't believe it was already a few days ago. I can't believe today's the 15th. Like time is going by, man. But this might be a long video. I'll try to get through this a little bit quick as possible. I don't think I can. And it's a little bit hot today, but I'm gonna try my best because I have 14 games here I've written down, guys. I watched it earlier. I skipped through a lot of them I didn't really care for, honestly. But I written down the ones I really want to talk about here. So it's gonna be little long because I got 14 games right here to talk about. But anyways, so let's get started. First one that I'm really interested in and everything is Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. So the first one, Mario Galaxy 1, I have on that 3D All Stars game or whatever like that. That's going for a lot of money now and everything. So good thing I have it. One day I would like to sell it. I'll just waiting to see the value will go up a little bit more, and then I'll be able to sell it for a good price or whatever like that. Not like a scalper, because I'm not one of those people, guys. But yeah, but I really don't want it. I don't care for it because Mario Sunshine I already got on the GameCube, and that I beat recently. I did a review on that. Super Mario 64 I also have on N64, and what's the other one? What's the other one I'm missing? Mario 64, Sunshine. Was it another game? Or was only this three on there? I feel like I'm missing something else. Oh, maybe it was this three. Yeah, I think it was this three. Yeah, I could have sworn four games on it. Never mind. So yeah, so I don't mind getting Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, because like I don't really care to keep the collection, and I already have the games already, the two of them already on its original consoles, which I prefer to play anyways. So yeah, so I am interested in it, and yeah, looking forward to when that comes out, and pick it up. I think it was also on the Switch, because I just remember that a lot of these was for the Switch too. I did separate some of them, not all, but I believe Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 is going to be in the Switch 1 as well. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. A lot of these games they talked about for the Nintendo Direct was pretty much it building up the Switch 2 library and everything like that. So a lot of these games are exclusive on the Switch 2. So I understand that, so I'm not mad about it or whatever like that. But yeah, so I played the first one and on the collection, 3D All Stars collection. It's not bad. Like it wasn't bad. Like I like it. I never got to play it originally when it first came out back then, the Wii. So so it is fun. It's a fun game and everything. So I do like that you're not really forced to use the Wii motion shit like how it wasn't originally on the Wii. That's one of the reasons why I really want to collect for the Wii, because I don't like that motion sense crap. I just like to use a regular traditional controller, just relax, play the game without to be swinging my arms around or doing all this and all this shit, So yeah, so I do like that. But it's cool that they're gonna have a collection just with those two and everything like that. So that's good to know and everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it and everything. I just have to double check, but I believe it's gonna be on both Switch. Well, just say the Switch family. I think it's gonna be available in the Switch family. If not, then is what it is. Is whatever. Okay, all right. So the second one, Mario Tennis Fever. I'm really interested in it because I haven't played a Mario sports game in God knows how long, guys. It's been a long, long time. I don't remember the last one I've ever played. Um, I want to say it was one on the GameCube, but I don't remember which one it was. Because I remember back then they had the tennis ones, they had the Mario Golf. I think they had the Mario Hoops as well, the basketball one, I believe, and then the Mario and Sonic at the Olympics and all that stuff, and of course Mario Party and everything like that. But I don't remember which one it was that I played back then on the GameCube, but it was one of those Mario sports games, and I had a lot of fun. It was really good, and I haven't played one of them in a long, long time, so I'm definitely interested in this one. Mario Tennis Fever. I just like the name and everything, and I like how it has like a little what's it like a little adventure type mode in it as well. So I thought that was pretty cool that they added that. And you can also play as the baby forms and everything like that. So baby got Baby Luigi, who was one of my favorites as well, and Baby Mario and everything like that. So I think that was cool. I like that, and I like that mode they added in there and everything like that. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Another one that I don't remember if it was for the entire Switch family or only on the two. I don't remember. But yeah, but it is what it is. If some of these games are only on Switch 2, it's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, but the thing that I don't like is like I would have been interested in a Switch 2, guys. I would have been I already spoke about that. I would have been interested in it if it wasn't for this damn game key crap. the key cards garbage. You know, I mean, I understand that with Nintendo, they already said that their first party games aren't going to be game key cards. It's going to be actually physically on the cards, which is great and all. You know, so if I was to get a Switch 2, I would have a problem getting these first party games. You know, but still, I like that they have a lot of third party games as well. That's what I love. You know, just like a lot of the ones I got recently on the Switch that I showed yesterday for my pickups video. You know, that's all third party, and all of them on the Switch 2 is going to be game key cards, which I hate. So I really wish they can get rid of that shit, because if they would, then I would be more inclined to getting one, you know. But for now, I'm happy with the Switch One, and it's plenty of games. It's a huge library, so I have a lot to work with on that console and everything. So whatever here is not from the Nintendo Direct is not on the Switch One. That's fine with me. I don't care. But yeah, but I'm interested in them, but I can live without it. It's whatever. But yeah. But anyways, moving on. So third game called Dinkum, which is interesting. It reminds me of like Minecraft is a survival game, whatever like that, where you can build and all that stuff. I've been wanting to play a game like that for a long time and everything. So it's something I'm interested in. That one I do remember. This one I do remember. Dinkum is actually gonna be on the Switch One as well. So yes, I am interested in it and everything. I don't know if it's gonna be a physical version, because that's another thing I have to look out for these third-party games is if they're gonna be physical and not only digital, you know. But yeah, but because you already know, obviously the first party, of course, is gonna be physical. You know, Nintendo wouldn't do that. I hope not. But yeah, but Dinkum is interesting. I like that. Pretty much the world it takes place, kind of like it's like a Australia inspired world or whatever like that, which is cool. I do like that and everything, and also you're gonna have multiplayer and stuff you can play with friends and everything like that. I don't know how well that's gonna work, because we all know the Switch, when it comes to online, is not the best, and I feel like they're still living in the Stone Age when it comes to that, living under a rock. But I don't know, who knows? Maybe they have improved. I don't know. I haven't played any online games since I got the Switch back, you know, since I got the Switch one again. So I don't know. But it looks interesting. I like how it looked, the style of it. It definitely reminds me of Minecraft a lot, and I'm really interested in getting it. You know, nothing else to really say. It's like, you know, it's like Minecraft, it's a survival game, whatever. So not really much to say. And also, I want to get through these quick. I don't want to like stay on one game too long, because I have a lot of games here to talk about. And okay, the fourth one that I'm actually, you guys are gonna be like be kind of surprised at this, but I'm actually interested in. It might be third person again. It looks like they might go back to the roots, and that's Resident Evil Requiem, also known as Resident Evil 9. I'm just gonna call it Resident Evil 9. I don't know what's the Requiem about. I mean, it's a cool name, but I prefer this just the numbers, like how it always has been with the old Resident Evils and stuff before they started putting like extra words and shit in there, like with Resident Evil, what they call it, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, and Resident Evil 8 Village, you know, and 9 Requiem. Like, I think it was better without the names, honestly, and just Resident Evil with the number and everything. I think they first started, actually, just real quick, I think they first started with the Revelation series, because I forgot about that, with Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 and everything like that. My favorite, oh my god, like Revelations 1 I really liked. It was so good. And I remember when it was like pretty much, well, they still are, but well, I don't know about with this one, but when it was straying away from like the original, like the traditional form of Resident Evil, and when they came out with Revelations and everything, and I was really hyped for the trailer, because like, oh, like they finally go back to the roots and everything, and I was really hyped for it. And then when I got it, I was like, yeah, this is really good, really good. And but in the second one, like, ruined it, because they made it more like an episodic type of game. Kind of reminded me of those Telltale games back then and everything. Like, I wasn't a fan of that, you know. I mean, it was cool that you can play as Barry, you know, so that was great. Finally got his own game. But yeah, so that was interesting, but I wasn't a big fan of it. Like, the first one was way better. It was just so good, you know, being on the boat, where, you know, with all these monsters and shit like that, with a virus outbreak on the boat, so you got all these crazy monsters you gotta fight. It really reminded me of what's it, that Resident Evil on the PS2, Dead Aim, that I used to have back then. It reminded me of that, and also a mixture of Resident Evil 4 in a way, because some of the monsters kind of reminded me of the Regenerators in Resident Evil 4. So yeah, but I am interested in this one. Like, it looks good. It looks good, and it looks like they might be returned to the third party third person. Sorry, third person instead of the first person crap. You know, so I'm interested in it. But obviously that one, unfortunately, I should say, is gonna be on the Switch too. But yeah, because that definitely wouldn't like go run well on the Switch one unless they optimize it really well and everything like that. So, but I will be interested in it though. Like, I would be. I mean, if I was to ever get a Switch 2, whatever like that. Because you guys already know Sony's out the question, and I already said I am done with them. But yeah, but I like the trailer and everything that I saw. It looks good. I don't know who those characters are. It definitely looks like new characters they introduced in the Resident Evil universe and everything like that. which is cool and all, but I kind of just like it with the original cast with Leon and Chris and Claire and Jill and everything. My favorites though, my two favorites is always gonna be the two original protagonists from the first one, and that's Chris and Jill. Honestly, like Leon and Claire was cool and everything, but I mean I like Lee. I would say I like Leon more. I wasn't a big fan of Claire, but Jill I liked her because she was like badass and everything like that. I really liked her character and everything like that. But yeah, and of course my favorite is always gonna be Wesker. Like I really wish they would bring him back. If they brought him back, I'd be like, damn, like maybe I should get a Switch 2, does it? Because I love Wesker, man. Like, and I hate that they killed him off in that shitty ass Resident Evil's 5 and everything like that. You know, so they need to bring him back. That's all I gotta say. I doubt he's gonna be in it, but it's whatever. Okay, so moving on. Next one, Yoshi, and I think it's called Yoshi in the Mysterious Book, or Yoshi Mysterious, whatever how it's pronounced, but something like that. But yeah, Yoshi in the Mysterious Book. Because some of these I quickly wrote down. I didn't even get to see exactly what it said, but I think it said "and the Mysterious Book." I just know it said Mysterious Book there. But yeah, I'm interested in it. Like I haven't played a Yoshi game in like God knows how long. Like it's been a long, long time, guys. Like a really long time since I played a Yoshi game. I'm trying to remember which one. Oh, I think I remember now. It was the one in the 3DS I played. Yoshi's Wily World or whatever it's called, with like a yawn type of like world or whatever. I really like that. Like I was always like when they first came out with, it, I was really fascinated with it because like, oh, this is interesting. It's something different. Like like really cool and innovative with the graphics and everything. Doing some type of style like that. And everything like a yawn type of world or whatever like that. Where like everything was like in a yawn material or whatever. I thought that was really cool and everything like that. So yeah, I'm really interested in getting it. Um Not much I can really say about it, but I am interested in it, and I don't remember. I think that one's also gonna be exclusive on the Switch too, if I'm not mistaken. I think also it will be, and everything. But I haven't played a Yoshi game in so long, so it would be great to play and everything. I remember there was one I used to like a lot on the NCD4. I think it was called Yoshi's Story or something like that on NCD4. That one was really good. That was a really good game. Like I never finished it though, guys. I never finished it, but it was really good. Like I really enjoyed it and everything like that. But yeah. Anyways, move on because like I said, I don't want to stay too long on these games. Okay, the next one is another one that's like Minecraft, and that's Pokemon Pokopia, I think it's called. Pokopia, sound like Pokopia. I think it was Pokopia. I'm just Pokopia. I'm just gonna say Pokopia. But yeah, which is pretty much Pokemon meets Minecraft and everything like that. Which I thought was cool. It was like kind of funny and cute in a way. Like Ditto, he transformed into a human, and that's who the main characters that you play as and everything. And you travel around the world with like you find other Pokemon and stuff. You guys work together. You can make things like build homes and stuff like houses and cook and all that type of stuff. I really like that. That's really cool. Like something different for the Pokemon universe, like bringing it into like the Minecraft type of, like universe in a way. So I like that. So we have two games here already that like Minecraft based or survival, if you just want to call it that, is Dinkum and Pokemon Pokopia. So yeah, so I'm interested in it as well. And I think it's also gonna be for the entire Switch family, if I'm not mistaken. So that one I will be looking forward to getting and everything. Hopefully, another thing I said earlier, but I just want to make sure to clarify again. I really hope a lot of these games will be physical. I mean, Procopia, I mean, it is first party, so it has to be. Like I don't think they would what's it, make it digital only or whatever like that. So yeah, so it looks good. It looks really good and everything. I like it. So I would be interested in it. Cause like I said, I've been dying to play like a survival game or whatever like that with building and everything like that. Even though there's one I can always play that I have on the PS4, and that's I was about to say Minecraft, No Man's Sky. I still have to check out that update and everything. It's just I was waiting for my friends to play. We could have played together because I've been waiting for this dude, but it's always something with him. So I guess I might have to just play alone because I really would like to play with other people. And what I like about it is it's crossplay, so I can just play it on PS4 and play with people from on other consoles and shit. But like I really wanted to play, I wanted to play with him, but there's always some shit. So so maybe I might just have to just find random people to play it with because I want to check out what that new update is about, where you can like build like giant ships and shit, and building. Like for me, I like the exploration. I mean, I like building, like going on planets and everything like that, checking them out, and that's what I like about No Man's Sky. But I feel like with them, they mostly focus more on like the online stuff and like think like exploring more, like when you're out of space and everything like that, or that expedition or like group type missions you do and stuff. And I don't really care to do those stuff. I like more of just settle on the planet, building on it, and just chilling. So yeah, that's how I like it. But yeah, but anyways, so I am interested in Procopia though, really interested in it. All right, so next game here. Let me see if I can pronounce it right. Papukam. I think it's called Papukam. It looks interesting. I mean, I wouldn't really say I'm really interested in it, like getting it, but it looks interesting. Like it reminds me of Splatoon and everything like that. So I like that. So yeah, because at first I thought it was like a regular shooting game, like Splatoon, but it's something different. Like you kind of like you work together with people. It's an online only game. They said multiplayer only. I don't know how it's gonna work on the Switch, but on the Switch family, you know, because like I said, when it comes to the online, how it is. But I like that you guys work together and stuff with like certain puzzles, like how to progress in the level and stuff like that. So that looks kind of cool. Like I wouldn't mind something like that. Even though I'm not like the puzzle type of guy. Like I really don't like games like that. But it doesn't look like something super annoying or frustrating or difficult to do or whatever like that. But it definitely reminds me of Splatoon, but just a little different form of like the way the game works. So not like the regular like shooting game like Splatoon and everything like that. Like the Splatoon series, I should say, since there's three of them in total and everything like that. But yeah, so it looks good. It looks interesting to me. All right, so next one here, because yeah, I have a couple more on the next page. I think this one is only exclusive on the Switch too, if I'm not mistaken. And that is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. So yeah, so another one I'm really interested in because honestly, I've never played any of the Hyrule Warrior games. And honestly, I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game in like, I don't remember how long it's been. So, you know, it would be good to have and everything. Good to get, I should say, and play because I already miss playing games like that. And what's it? Because I mentioned to my friend yesterday because that new Dragon Ball Z game, I actually was thinking about talking about like doing a review on it in the week. It's called Dragon Ball Genshin Squad or something like that. However you pronounce it, which is a free-to-play game that honestly I thought it was only on mobile, but it's also on the PS4 and it's also on Steam and everything. So I was playing it yesterday on the PS4 with my friend and everything, and I told him that the game reminds me of the Dynasty Warriors games. It's just different with the camera because in the Dragon Ball Z games, like the camera's like top down or whatever, looking down on you, whatever. And I forgot what they really call that style or whatever, but it's pretty much the same as Dynasty Warriors, where you have to like on the map you have to pretty much capture each like base of the enemies until you get to the final base and take that over, and that's how you win. So it's just like that with the Dragon Ball Genshin, whatever it's called. So where you just take all the bases and everything like that, you get to the end, you break the capsule, get the Dragon Ball, that's how you win. And everything. It's kind of annoying because we keep losing. Like, how the hell? Like, these people, man, like, they be going in. Like, people have no life. Like, I feel like the game just came out, like, and it's like it's high levels. People have like most of the characters they bought because there's a lot of microtransactions in it, of course, because it's free to play. But yeah, it has a gacha system and shit. So yeah, but it reminds me of Dynasty Warriors, But Hyrule Warriors, I've never played before, so it would be nice to get one of them and everything like that. So I mean, if I think it's only the Switch too, so if it is, then I could always get the first one and everything like that. But yeah, until if they change a lot of this shit with the Switch 2, maybe I would be interested in the future. Not anytime soon though, but in the future. And I mean in the future, I mean maybe like 2 years down the line or some shit. But yeah. And that's that. But it looks good. I like it. It definitely reminds me of the Dynasty Warrior games, which is what they was going for. That's why it's called War. That's why it has Warriors as a name and everything like that. So it looks good. It looks pretty good. All right. So last games I have here on the back. Let me see one. Man, that's a lot. All right. So I'm gonna try and quickly get through these. All right, so the next one here, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Like I wasn't expecting that. I was like, okay, so they're remastering pretty much. That's what a reimagine is. With Dragon, I was say Final Fantasy VII, Dragon Quest VII and everything. So I was like, okay, I like how it looked. Really interested in it. Definitely interested in it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the same one I have played, and I did a review on a while back. It wasn't too long ago when I did like a quick review on the 3DS for the Dragon Quest game, for Dragon Quest. I think it was 7. It was the same one because I remember the character and that I saw in the trailer for this one for Reimagined is the same dude. I was like, wait, isn't it the same character in that one I played on 3DS? So that's cool that they're gonna pretty much remaster it and everything like that. So I like that. And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm really interested in it. Definitely interested in it. I believe it's gonna be for the entire Switch family. Yeah, it is. It's not only exclusive to Switch too. So I'm definitely interested in getting it. Definitely gonna be looking forward to getting that. And that's it. That's all I want to say with that. Like I said, let me just quickly get through these because I am like sweating, guys. I don't know if you guys see it, but I am. But yeah. And let's see. But I really wanted to talk about this today. That's the reason why I didn't want to wait and do this another day when it's cooler. But all right. Next one here, Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake. man, I was like, wow, I was shocked to see that and everything. I was like, okay, they finally showing some love to the Fatal Frame series and everything like that, and now they finally get to remake one of them. But I wonder why they chose the second one, not the first one, honestly. But the second one I played, but I really don't remember much of it. I never beat the game. The only one I played recently that I beat was the first when I played it when I had burned like a CD, pretty much made my own reproductive version of it, and I played it back then on the PS2 and on my PS2 and everything, and I beat that one. That one was really fun and everything like that. But Crimson Butterfly I never beat, but I remember I played it back then, as a teenager and stuff. I played it back then, and it was good, really scary and everything like that. But I'm not really interested in it. It's also going to be in a Switch 2 and everything exclusively, but I'm not really interested in it. I prefer to get those games on the original consoles, to be honest. So I'm gonna be getting that. The only exception so far is on the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 because I'm not interested in collecting for the Wii, even though I have a Wii and everything. But I do want to get it on the PS2, but the thing is the price. So now I'm wondering if, since with this remake is going to be coming out, and when it does come out, maybe the prices on the PS2 game, the original, maybe would drop. I don't know, but hopefully it does because I would like to get it, and I really want to get the Fatal Frame series. I want to get my entire collection, for the PS2 and everything. And then I think they made two, if I'm not mistaken. I think they made one more or two more that is on the PS4 that I also wanted to get for a while now. I think since 2023, I wanted to get one of them. I think it's called the Black Mating or something like that. It was black, something with black in it. I don't remember what it was. But it was one. That was one of the games I wanted to get because I wanted to play it for my Halloween horror game series. I never did. So maybe I should now finally get it. So yeah, so I really want to get it to talk about. But yeah, but it sucks that it's only gonna be in the Switch 2, which most likely means, since it's the third party game, is gonna be a game key card, which I'm not happy about. So pretty much the majority of these games that these third party games that they talked about in the direct for the Switch 2, we already know it's gonna be game key cards. But if the devs don't, then that's the ones you guys should support. And I know a lot of people have said that online as well, that they really respect some of the devs that aren't like putting the full game on the disc. I mean, on the cartridge, and not on not doing the game key card shit like with the Cyberpunk games. Cyberpunk game. I forgot the name of those devs. Damn, I forgot the names of the devs. But them there is fully on the cart. And Marvelous, which did the Story of Season game, Grand Bazaar, which I'm interested in getting, what I talked about, my upcoming JRPGs I want to get. But that one's, even though that one's currently out, but they also have it on the disc. I mean, on the cartridge as well and everything. Like I keep saying disc, I'm so used to PlayStation and everything. So they have that as well. So that's the people that they want to support, which I definitely 100% agree with and everything like that. So let's hope Fatal Frame 2 for those people whoever's, or if you guys are interested in getting it, hopefully it will be on the cart. But a lot of you guys probably gonna still get it anyways. But it's whatever. But I feel like no one should be supporting this shit. Like they need to stop this. Like I don't know why can't this be on the damn cartridge? Like how was it the Switch One? Like I don't get that. But anyways, so moving on. So we got four more here. So next one is actually Dynasty Warriors Origins, which only is gonna be on the Switch 2. So yeah, so speaking of Dynasty Warriors, they actually have another Dynasty Warriors coming out and everything, and it looks good. I am interested in it, but it's only on the Switch 2, exclusively on there, sadly. But yeah, I've been really wanting to play Dynasty Warriors in the game for a long time. And honestly, if I want to play one, I can just get an old one anyways. I don't even have to get these new ones. And I'm pretty sure these new ones not going to be that good anyways. Like, I mean, well, Hyrule Warriors, I don't know much about. I don't know what people ever said about it, if they were good games or not. But I mean, if they make it a part 2, maybe it is good. I don't know. But the ones that I've played, I really like the older ones and everything like that, from like the PS2 era, from the PS3, Xbox 360 era. I don't remember if I ever played it in the PS4. I think I had played one, and it's called Dynasty Warriors Empires, which is actually my favorite version of it. Like, or you could say, I guess you could say subgenre or whatever like that in the series with the Empires version. I really like those games because it's like a mixture of the Dynasty Warriors with the fighting and everything like that. Plus, you have like you can say like a civilization type style or whatever like that, or Romance of the Three Kingdoms type thing with the empires part where you like managing your nation and stuff like that. So that's what I really liked about with the empires and everything. But yeah, but I'm interested in it, but it's gonna be only a Switch 2. But like I said, if anything, I can always get the other ones, older ones that's already out and everything like that. Maybe one day I can do a review on it, or maybe do like my top like favorite top 4, top 3, or whatever like that. Favorite drag. I mean, Dynasty Warrior games and everything like that. But yeah, about to say Dragon Warriors, Dynasty Warriors. So yeah, but it looks good. I like it. I don't know if any of you guys gonna be interested in getting there, whatever like that. But yeah, and yeah. So all right, 3 more games here. All right, next one, Monster Hunter Stories 3, only exclusive on the Switch 2 as well. I was a big fan of. I can't really say I am now, but I was because I haven't really played or paid attention to it. I know that the second one is also on the Switch. I can always get it, but I have to go back to play the first one again and actually beat it and see if I feel the same with the series. I mean, with the first one before I start moving up, and get the second one and everything like that. But for when I played back then the 3DS, I really liked it. It was really good. I'm not a fan of the Monster Hunter series or whatever like that. I'm not big fans of the games. They're really popular, but honestly, I don't like them. But what's it with Dynasty? I mean, with Monster, I was say Dynasty Warriors, with Monster Hunters stories. That version I really liked, and well, this version is to say I really liked, and I do like how you can it's like the Pokemon type, like style or whatever like that. You can get eggs and they hatch, and that's how you can get like new monsters on your team and everything like that. I thought that was really cool, and I do remember that you can go to like the monsters like den and everything like where they like the nest is or whatever like that, and you can like steal an egg and everything like that. So yeah, and then it hatches, and then that's how you get your new member and whatever your new monster, which is cool. And I know that you can take on quests. There's like quests in the town or whatever like that. You can take on like side quests and everything. And that's all I really remember because it's been so long since I played it and everything. I still have the game as well. I still have it physically and everything like that. I need to go back to it one day and play. And I've been thinking about that lately actually, to go back to my 3DS and play a couple of games. I would like to talk about it. It's just there's no way to really like do like set up to do like record footage or whatever like that. Through the video capture card. But I think I'm just gonna have to do the old fashioned with like how I did with a couple of my other 3DS reviews, where I just did old fashioned with the camera just like above the game, the console. So I might have to do that, But I do want to cover some 3DS games because I love the 3DS. Still one of my favorites from Nintendo and everything like that. And yeah, just had a great library. It was just good. And even though I said the DS had I said the DS had a bigger library and slightly better games and everything like that. A slightly better lineup, I should say. But the 3DS was my favorite and everything like that. But yeah, when it comes to like, I should do a video on that too. Actually, like when it comes to like my top like Nintendo handhelds, I would say like my top 3 would be the DS, the 3DS, the DS, and the Game Boy Advance and everything in that order, honestly. But yeah, even though the Game Boy Advance and the DS, I would say had like the better library, better lineup than the 3DS. But yeah. And yeah, so I'm interested in it, but it's gonna be sadly exclusive on the Switch 2. But like I said, I need to go back to the first one and see how I feel about it, and also to finally beat it, and I can get the second one and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, so moving on, last 2 games here. So Little Nightmares 3. Yeah, another one I'm interested in. And I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't know how it's gonna be, guys. I don't know if it's gonna be good or what, because the second one I have played on the channel and everything like that, which I know a lot of you guys probably don't even know because you don't watch my Let's Plays. But I played it on the channel, like I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was it last year? I think it was 2 years ago. And it wasn't good. It wasn't that good. Like the first one was way better, way better. Like the second one, I feel like I don't know, they lost me on it. They lost me with that one. It's like it wasn't the best. Like it didn't really capture that same like feel or whatever like that as the first one. And it felt kind of like it was just weak. A lot of changes. I didn't like the changes they made. Like it's just didn't feel the same way as the first one did. So I wasn't too big on it and everything like that. Because I remember I did like a quick review at the end of the Let's Play, and I spoke about it. I was like, yeah, I wasn't too big on it. The first one was much better, and I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did with this one, but it wasn't the same. But I don't know. Maybe they redeemed themselves. Maybe this third one would be better than the second one, and maybe capture that same charm as the first one had. Who knows? But I'm interested in it. I believe it's also gonna be it's gonna be for the entire Switch family. Because I remember I did see it actually before the Direct. I think I did see it on Amazon one day. I believe I saw it on Amazon one day. So I'm interested in getting it. And yeah, and that's it. So I don't know how it's gonna be, but let's see. Let's see how well or how much it has improved, I should say, from the second one and everything like that. Guys. So I don't know what you guys think of it, but I'm interested in getting it. and I don't think it's gonna be on the PS4. If it is on there, I would prefer get on there, and definitely I can do a let's play on that one as well, you know. But yeah, and but I don't think I would do it for this Halloween horror game series for next month. Maybe for next year. Maybe I don't know yet. All right, last game here. Another one I'm interested in that's only on the Switch 2 exclusively, and that is Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. If I'm saying it correctly. So yeah, so I honestly like I haven't played a Fire Emblem game in a long time. Like I haven't really been like that into the Fire Emblem games to be honest, but I am interested in getting that Three Houses, Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Switch one. I do want to get that and everything, and you know, give the series another go, the franchise another run, I should say, and see if I can get more into it. But I really like that other one that used to, on the 3DS I played a long time ago. I think it was called Awakening or True Awakening, something like that it was called, and that one was really good and everything. I think that was the same one where you like you could get married, have kids or whatever, and they pretty much carry you on your generation or whatever and stuff like that, and you get they become the main character you play as and stuff like that. I thought that was something really cool that they implemented and everything. That was like a great feature and everything like that. So that one I had a lot of fun with. I really did. And I think I still have the game. I think I still have the game. One day I need to review a Fire Emblem game, and maybe I might choose that one. But I think I had got the one that came out after, which was called I think I remember they made two separate ones. They wanted to do like some type of Pokemon type thing. You know, there was one I think was called Conquest, and I forgot what the other one was called. And then later on they came with one that like pretty much completes a set. I don't remember which one. I don't remember what that one was called either, and everything like that. But I played it, but I didn't really get too far into it. It was okay and everything like that. But I want to give the series another chance and everything like that, the franchise and everything, and see if I can get more into it and everything. So that's why I want to start with Three Houses and see maybe I can try the older ones after and everything. But I heard a lot of good things about the Three Houses. I heard there's also some decision making and choice making in it, which is always great. I always love that. Just like how it is with Triangle Strategy, which by the way I've been really hooked to lately and everything like that. Like I was playing that game like. Oh man, I was playing that game for hours yesterday till night. Like I was just, it's so good. And it finally picked up and everything with the story, and now we're in a war and everything. I'm like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. Like the story picked up and everything, and now you get into like more of the action and everything, like more of the good stuff, and everything like that. And it's reminding me more and more of Final Fantasy Tactics, as I'm playing and everything. Such a good game, such a good game. And sucks I waited so long to play it, right? But I got it now, right? At least I got it for a good deal because it's an older game now. It came out in 2022. So yeah, but yeah, I really have I'm having a blast with it. But yeah, but with the Fire Emblem games, yeah, definitely have to give them another go and everything like that. 'Cause like I said, my favorite was the one in the 3DS Awakening, however it's called or whatever like that. So yeah, but this one's sadly only in the Switch too, which is all good and everything like that. So I'll definitely check out the Three Houses. One day I'll get that, pick it up. I can I'll play a little bit of it, then I can do a review and and let you guys know what I think of it and all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, so there you have it. That's my entire list, all 14 games and everything that piqued my interest, I would say, from that Nintendo Direct. A lot of them I didn't really care for and everything like that. Some of them was some indie stuff I don't really care for. And then they talked about like some DLC coming out, I think for that Donkey Kong game Bonanza. I don't care for. And I think they showed like something with the app, the Nintendo app. Don't care about that. I think something with the amiibos or something like that. I don't care about that either. And all that. And I just pretty much skipped a lot of that stuff from that hour direct, and just looked for all the good, the interesting ones that piqued my interest to talk about and stuff like that. But yeah, a couple of them I actually already knew about because when I didn't finish watching the Nintendo Direct or whatever like that the other day when I was on the Switch, when I was getting ready to get off the Switch and everything like that, like getting ready to go to bed, I was checking the news and they showed some of the games, and I saw a couple of these I already had saw and I was interested in and everything like that, and I just watched the show directly from the Switch and everything. So yeah, so I did that, which is cool. I do like that feature. Like I don't think PS4 ever had that. I wish they did. They never really had that for like when they showcase their games for what's it called? What's it called again? The Days of Play or something like that? I forgot what they call theirs. What they call their E3, but pretty much the direct is like Nintendo's E3 and stuff like that. But yeah, but anyways, guys, yeah, so that's the games that piqued my interest. A lot of them I'm interested in. A lot of them that I'm interested in is only gonna be in the Switch 2, sadly, which is all good. I don't know if any of you guys will be getting it. Whoever has a Switch 2, if any of you guys will be interested in it. And And like I said, with these third-party games, you already know they probably most likely be game key cards. So if it is, I don't think you guys should get it. That's what I believe. Should definitely fight back against that shit. But yeah, but a lot of them I'm interested in. The Resident Evil 9 looks good. It really does look good. But like I said, I don't know, but it looks like it might be third person again, which is great. And the Dragon Quest 7 reimage, I'm definitely interested in getting that one. And those two Minecraft type games, Pokemon Pokopia and Dinkum. I'm really Dinkum, how do you say it? I'm really interested in as well and everything. So those would be great. Like I said, I don't really know how well it's gonna be when it comes to multiplayer on the Switch, but I wanted to give it a chance, ready to try it out and everything like that. And since it's still getting games, like the friggin' PS4, like Sony's not really doing shit with them. At least Nintendo still loves their console, their older consoles, and still loves them, appreciate them, and everything like that, and it's still releasing games for them, for it. So I'm happy with, I give them that, So yeah, and yeah, so it wasn't a bad direct. Like a lot of games where I'm like super hyped for, but I am interested in everything like that. They're good. I'll say that my top ones I would say from the list I'm really looking forward to really getting is Dragon Quest 7. What you got? Dragon Quest 7, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Mario Tennis Fever, Dinkum, Pokemon Pokopia, and that's pretty much it. And then the other one I was really interested in, that's only in the Switch 2 exclusively, is Resident Evil 9 and everything like that. But yeah, oh yeah, and Yoshi's Mysterious Book. I think, like I said, I think that one's only on the Switch too. But yeah, I'm not like really big on getting it, honestly. The other ones I'm more interested in, anyways. More into right for now. But yeah, so I don't know. Whatever you got, how much you guys thought of the direct? Was it like disappointing to you guys, or it's just like or whatever like that? Let me know in the comment section down below and everything what you guys thought of it, and which games you guys are interested in getting or whatever like that. You can talk about it. I know I talk about this a lot. I don't get comments, but it is what it is. So you can talk about it and everything in the comment section down below. Whatever you guys are interested in, and yeah, and that's it. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode. Take care.